So I don't have an analog clock at home, so I've had to make my own. I just traced around a plate and then have cut out some circles. And I know that a clock is labelled from 1 to 12, so I cut out 12 circles and I have put them around the clock. Now I know that 12 always has to be at the top, and I know that 6 is always at the bottom, so I had to put the other numbers in between evenly. And I've labelled it with the O clock above the 12 because any time that the big hand, the minute hand, the big hand is pointing to the 12, it's going to be O clock. I wrote quarter past here because we know that a quarter turn is 90 degrees. So it would be quarter past, this would be half past, and this would be quarter to. So I've labelled it with those just to remind me. If I have my minute hand point over here, is it 1 past 3? No, because what we know is that in 1 hour, there are 60 minutes. How many? 60 minutes. So if I have 60 minutes in 1 hour, that means that when this minute hand goes all the way around, it takes it 60 minutes. Okay, so if it gets to here, that doesn't take 1 minute, so it can't be 1 past 3. It actually goes up in intervals of 5 around my clock. So if we count in intervals of 5, ready? So we go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So as you can see, it would take 60 minutes to get around the clock. You have to imagine that there are little marks in there. So we have 5 minutes in between each of those numbers. So if we are trying to work out this time, let's start with the hour. So our hour hand is pointing to the 3. So I know that it's going to be 3 something. Then we need to look where our minute hand is pointing. So if we're counting in intervals of 5, it would be 5. So the time is 3:05 or 5 minutes. 5 minutes past 3. Okay, so I've got this one now. Oh dear, this looks trickier. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at our hour hand first. What is it pointing to the closest? It is pointing to the 3. So I know that it's going to be 3 something. Now let's look at our minute hand. So counting in intervals of 5, 5, 10, 15, 20. So we know that the hour was 3 and the minutes are 20. So it's going to be 3:20 or 20 past 3.